Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence. Welcome back to the Borders of Janara campaign for the mod Empire at War, which is a mod for Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. I believe we're on part 6 now, and we're going to pick up where we left off after a huge battle, so we're going to be in fleet recovery while we're dominating the rest of the solar system that we just pierced into. So we're going to try to establish a foothold and also get Moltok and Ulm. Probably just focus on that foothold and rebuilding that fleet. That being said, though, I do want to say that it's been a long week for me the last week due to real life stuff coming up, school mainly. I haven't been able to upload and dedicate a lot of time to this mod series, so I do apologize, but we're back now after the week-long hiatus, and we'll have 2 episodes this week, so don't sweat it, guys. I know you guys have been asking for quicker uploads and things like that, and I do appreciate all the support this mod's getting, and I'm going to do my best to get it out as quickly as I can. So thank you guys very much for understanding that, and I appreciate all the comments and the feedback I've been getting. It's a new thing for me, doing a series that's branching this long, and I'm excited to be doing it, and I appreciate all the feedback, both positive and negative, on the sense of I need to upload a little quicker, so I'll get right on that. But let's go ahead and hop right back in here. So I had a couple decent recommendations, and I do want to take over most of the main system here, but we did leave off previously focusing here. Now this is Kuwait. This is a Kuwait system we expanded to. If you missed the last episode, which I'm sure most of you guys haven't at this point in time, we had a little bit of a problem with our fleet. We encountered a super capital on the enemy fleet, and that tended to knock us back a little bit. So we ended up falling back to the Star Kuwait. We're letting the Jabami nationalists and the fancier people take things out of control, and punch a couple of the Yuzong Vong race, the Praetoriat Vong, in the face. And we're hoping that they'll do a little bit of engagement here. We did get Auxilla, which is great, so we've got that, and I do want to hold that planet. But we are going to also branch out into some other systems back home in order to, barricade off a couple different areas. So here we've got the Coronet and the Courage. I also had a couple different name requests that you guys had previously brought up, so I'm going to go ahead and dish out some of those names now. We do have the Akin right here. It's a heavier firepower ship, so I'm going to go ahead and toss a name on this one right here. The Arizona. I think it's appropriate. We had a one of you guys who was giving me some tips, and I really appreciate the tips as well, just on securing the base system and stuff like that. And no, I appreciate the ship recommendation. Hopefully it is named after the battleship Arizona. I am a big military guy, and I appreciate stuff like that, so we'll go ahead and throw that in there. We've also got the Biscuit, the Lone Ranger, and the Fist of the Republic. I think it is only fair to have our super capital named the Fist of the Republic, so it will be Fist of the Republic. Oh, I can't even do that. Too long. Let's see. The Republics. Let's see. Did I just do Republic? Can we fit Fist? No, we cannot. We'll do Pride of Core. Pride of the Core. Pride of Core was one of the ships in Republic at War that people were pretty fond of, so we'll go ahead and do Pride of Core. Fist of the Republic is too long of a title, unfortunately. And our reinforcements, let's go ahead and toss the Biscuit on here, as well as the Lone Ranger, so you guys will have the 2 gunships over here. So we're going to focus on a few different things when we're expanding today. I do want to get this fleet back up to 100%. They obviously are still working on that 100%. And then I want to go ahead and use this fleet to push. Now the goal here is going to be gain a few more territories, right? Obviously work on getting their strength up to full. It looks like we are nearly at 100%. Our Manticore 2 is still sitting at 83 with 100% shields, and our Victory Class 5 Star Destroyers, or excuse me, Victory Class 1 Star Destroyers, we got 5 of those sitting there working on the shields as well. So we're going to go ahead and bring these guys back into Auxilla real quick. Not to worry about those pirates. That's none of my business. So let's go ahead and get them back to Auxilla. And I do want to head back and go into Janara here. Now Janara is where we were previously. Now with Janara we did take Tanab, and I do want to go ahead and secure these wormholes. These wormholes are where the enemies are going to be coming in from. So we've also got a small fleet here at Kildraur, and this contains most of our starter ships. So we've got Orcantrell here, so we do have that one blocked off. I do want to get Arzgada. Yes, sir. Jump to hyperspace. And FOB Alpha, we do have a smaller fleet there to support FOB Alpha. We did rebuild that. Let's see here. Here we go. So this is our starship fleet. Let's go ahead and move them into Kalutta. Take Kalutta and move into Dressel, Enchivy, and Arzajal. Ord Control we aren't going to be able to get. I do want to take Moltok, and I do want to secure and set up a defensive line there. If we set up a generator, we should be good. So that's kind of the gist of that. So we got different fleets moving around. We'll go ahead and let them do that. As far as Auxilla, let's see what we got here. So they're moving into Auxilla. Now I did build up some capital ship. Yeah, I did build up some capital shipyards here. However, I do want to hold on the capital ships in order to get a second super capital that I can then build a fleet around as well. Which I believe we can do. I think we have the capacity to do so back in Janara. So let's go ahead and head back to Janara here. Now I do have my super capital here on Vari. Now what do we need? I think it was 41,000, correct? Okay, wow, so 43,000. We can definitely sell Neutronium and make this happen. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick.
Preparing the jump to hyperspace.
And we need available ship slots. That's one of the things about this game that I'm slowly starting to realize. You know, you got to build out those ship slots and you got to work on getting some of the crazy stuff. So let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to fleet logistics it. Let's go ahead and max it out. I think our economy is doing well enough that we can branch out and start taking care of that. So we are going to work on that. We're moving into Kalutta as well. So let's go ahead and have our ships focus fire here. And we do have all our fighters as well, which is good. Yeah, so, you know, I just wanted to go ahead. I'll explain what's been going on in my life since, you know, we typically do that in these commentaries. Yeah, it's just been crazy, guys. A lot of tests. It's midterms for me, which is hard to believe already. You know, I didn't think I would already be this far along with school, but it's crazy that I am. So midterms already coming up, you know, and we've had a lot of stuff in the gaming industry lately surrounding Destiny, which has taken up a majority of my time, and honestly, I wouldn't even say my time, but rather my willpower. I've played a lot of Destiny. I've released a couple videos here, and, you know, I'm finally to that point where I feel like I'm going to be releasing my Destiny impressions this week, close to the tail end of the week, because we do have Shadows of Mordor. But, you know, the more and more I play the game, and the more I examine the game, the more problems I have with it. And, you know, I start to just develop these things and these industry standards and stuff that have just started to tear apart games like Destiny. And I'm really hoping that that's not the reason that Destiny is what it is. Now, that's not to say I don't enjoy the game. I mean, I thoroughly love Destiny. It's been great. But to give you guys an idea, for those of you who don't watch my other content, but rather stick to this series for the most part, I have put 140 hours into Destiny since launch. That's the last time I checked. It's probably around 150 now. I've completed the raid. I've done all the content. And I gotta say, man, it's been a hell of an experience, and I've really enjoyed it, but there's some serious flaws that game has, especially when you compare it to some of its old stuff, you know. So there's been a lot of talk in the industry about that. When you combine that with school, I've just felt a little burnt out lately, you know. And that's something that happens with the game industry. I mean, we have a lot of negativity in the gaming industry, and that's something that is one of the main reasons, to be honest with you, why I do a lot of PC games now. Focus on stuff like Sins of a Solar Empire, and I actually picked up another game, Starpoint Gemini 2, which I may release an impressions video on. I'm still trying to get a hold of the game, but I do want to show some of that to you guys and talk about it. It's actually a really cool game. And then The Long Dark. I did release a video on The Long Dark. If some of you guys watched that, let me know in the comments below what you thought of The Long Dark. But I just needed a break, you know. I needed to come back to the PC world, do a bunch of PC things that I enjoy, and not deal with all the to be quite honest with you, the BS that's sitting in the AAA games industry surrounding Destiny right now. A lot of negativity, a lot of crap going on, and a lot of stuff I quite frankly I'm sick of talking about. So, you know, that's that. But it looks like we're doing okay here. Now, who's in this fleet? Let's go ahead and check. We have the Capot, Black Ranger, and Datman. Okay. Yeah, you guys are rocking it. This is my 3 original capitals right here, and they're dominating. I mean, they really got the fleet capacity in order to deal with a lot of these things, and they're very high level ships. Capot's 9, Datman's 10, Black Ranger's 10, which is crazy. These Venators, I love these things. Honestly, I just need to come back to Star Wars more often because it makes me so relaxed, and I always enjoy doing these gameplay commentaries with you guys playing through this kind of stuff. I can't believe I haven't touched this game in so long. It's been a week. Legitimately, it's been over a week. Almost 2 weeks, which is crazy. I've just become more of a PC guy. You know, I really think that's what it is, and that's why I enjoy games like this so much. I mean, I can sit back and I can play these games, and I just have a great time with them. Like, I bought Starpoint Gemini today, actually, the day I'm recording this, and bought it, and I've already sunk 6 hours into the game, and it's been a blast. It's basically like a single-player EVE Online, you know, which is something I need in my life because I cannot continue to go to those MMO-type games. But Starpoint Gemini is cool, man. I'm really having a good time exploring the universe that it has to offer, you know. Granted, I haven't explored much of it, but I definitely want to chart some territory with it and see how it goes. So I'm excited. I went ahead and, you know, modify my tech stock to get a couple extra credits and stuff. I think it's called credits in that game. But just get a couple extra credits and stuff so I can go ahead and skip a couple of the earlier on stuff, because it is like EVE. It is a very grindy game, but it's very neat. If any of you guys, if any of you guys watching have played it, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Starpoint Gemini and where you guys are with it. It's a really cool game, and I'm excited to dig deeper into it. I do love the asteroid mining process as well. You just literally blow up the asteroids. You know, I immediately compare it to EVE, so I was thinking like mining barges, and I do hope they add something like that into the game a little later, or mod. I mean, there's a very extensive mod tool, and God knows I love my mods. So hopefully we get something cool like that in there. So we got a lot of.
Awaiting your command.
Now I do want to go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna move Godzilla.
With haste.
Now I do have a pretty big fleet here, all things considered. And let's see. So we're sitting on 53. And we are going to start to get some stuff. So, you know, it's bound to happen. I do want to get a second super capital, though, up on that main stage. There we go. We'll get our second super capital up there and start her building. That way we just get some decencies going. We may as well go ahead and upgrade our guns. You know, we're almost there. We've got pretty much everything else maxed out, to be honest with you. So why not do that? Yeah, man. Starpoint Gemini's been cool. All right, we got Kaluga. Okay. This is good. Let's go ahead and take in TV. Now we did take Rinvar and Anzut. I haven't built these up yet. My only thing is, you know, I know a lot of you guys build up these planets, and I typically would, man, but the second I get pushed, I often lose these planets. You know, and we'll build up with some credits, but the second I get pushed, I lose them, and that's my only gripe. You know, I guess that's not much of a gripe. I should be expanding anyway. So we're gonna take in TV,
Preparing the jump to hyperspace. Preparing the jump to
Dressel,
hyperspace.
Moltok, and then we'll block off Moltok, so we contain Ulm. Throw a space station up in there. Let's see. How we doing money-wise? We could sell some Neutronium. I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, also, just go ahead and throw this out there. I noticed a couple of you guys were saying on episode 5, or I guess part 5, excuse me, that you guys were having audio problems. You couldn't really hear me, so I've toned it down a bit to fix that. I know I've addressed it multiple times. I really wish I could throw some Star Wars music in on here, but just to avoid copyright, I'm really trying to avoid it. Alright, here we go.
Confirmed.
And we'll get our fighters up there and start dealing with stuff. Now, who's in this fleet? So this is Green Fleet. We've got Brony Killer, Dark Ring, the Monitor, Republic Pride, and Sexful. Sexful. I can't believe I actually did that name. Someone wanted, I can't remember which of you was, but the Penetrate, oh, grow up. I will not have a ship named the Penetrator in my fleet.
Intel reports an impending pirate raid.
And this is when we raise the bounty. Again.
Move to attack.
Let's go ahead and get these guys taken care
Preparing the
of.
jump to hyperspace.
We're starting to get that
Preparing the
frame
jump to
rate
hyperspace.
degradation. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Preparing the jump to hyperspace.
Alright, well, Galuka's, it's there, so let's go ahead, we'll explore it, get infrastructure, get logistical and tactical. Let's go ahead and sell some neutronium.
Our fleet is under attack.
I wish you could sell bigger numbers, to be perfectly honest with you, instead of clicking a bunch. I guess that's just how it goes. There we go. Alright. So let's go ahead and get a planetary shield up. We'll build up around that. So that's our planetary shield. And let's get our refinery, the spaceport, and our favorite little tower going there. And then tactically, we'll get mines around it, because mines do everyone's job for them. That's why I love them. We'll get a gravity well generator. And then we will set up an ion cannon battery, a missile launcher,
A new colony has been
a
founded.
missile launcher, and a couple more landmines, because why not? Alright. So there's ANTV. That was actually
Reporting in.
fairly easy, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. And you guys are doing work on that Dreadnought class, which is good. Very solid expansion there. We can take Drussel. Moltok appears to be ours. Now, I can settle it.
Reporting in.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Roger.
Settle Moltok. And I believe we've almost got our second super capital, which is going to be nice. Let's go ahead and take a peek on how that's going on Vari. The only thing I don't like about this mod is when there is that frame lag. There's the zoom in, zoom out frame lag. Oh, it's atrocious. The frames drop to like, 15, 20 while I'm zooming in and out. We have almost taken this whole system though. I gotta give props. We've done pretty well. Typically I would have moved on from this game by now, or had like a multiplayer crash or something, for example.
Confirmed.
Alright, let's take Dressel. And on TV, build up that neutronium, spaceport, HoloNet, and explore. Tactically speaking, may as well set up one of these as well.
Structure complete. A new colony has been founded.
I do love my landmines, guys. I'm quite a big fan of my landmines. Or I guess space mines. We aren't on land. Space mines. Alright, so we took Moltok here. Doing okay. Minus that frame lag. That frame lag, though. And we're working on planet health. Let's do an explore.
Nothing of value has been found.
And let's go ahead and get some stuff up and running. Now we only have 8 slots here, which kind of sucks. Due to that, I'm actually going to throw a spaceport and a small capital shipyard here. And then we'll use, or you know what?
Calculate jump to light
I
speed.
won't throw a capital shipyard.
Calculate
This is a
jump to light
defensive
speed.
post. So let's go ahead and scrap that, or scuttle, excusez-moi. We'll scuttle that, and then
Found a powerful artifact.
let's get that. What do we get? On Moltok.
Preparing for
An
hyperspace
advanced
jump.
Ratakan storage simulation engine and facilitates the acts of performing research thus reducing its cost. That's awesome. And the fact that we just lost a Titan means that our construction is complete. I still don't know why that's in the game, but it's there. And there we go.
Commander.
Ba-boom. Defiant. Alright,
Roger
Defiant is now its own fleet. We're going to give you a blue fleet. Starting to micromanage like crazy here. We'll give you 12
Phase jump
and 8. You get a fleet upgrade and a concussion upgrade.
Research complete.
Alright, now let's get the Defiant into position. I'm basically going to have the Defiant lock down
Development finished.
a specific area
Fleet is
here.
under attack.
Right away.
Structure
We'll get the
complete.
Defiant over to Janara itself. And then I'm curious. Now, what do we have here? Okay, capture class and a...
Awaiting your command.
Alright, now are we at 100%? We are.
Calculate jump to light speed.
I'm getting a few more ships in here.
Has been founded.
Got Dressel. Dressel's good. Alright. Now I'm going to wait for those ships to hop in, and then we're going to go ahead and try to take an expansion again. I know I like to expand when I probably shouldn't be,
Calculating jump
but
to
this
light.
frame lag is just killing me. There we go.
Standing by.
Planet development.
So Dressel, we have 8 slots again, which means this is going to be another little mining colony. Let's go ahead and get that up. We get a trade post up, and we get an orbital refinery up. Boom, boom, boom.
Complete.
It's kind of sad that I've got this down to such a system. Well, I guess it's not really sad, but, you know,
Structure complete.
one way or another. Alright.
Structure complete.
And you guys are good, which means you're going to Azgada. We'll take Azgada, and then, boom, we have the entire system on lockdown. We'll start developing planets here in a few.
Value has been found.
And what do we have here? So we do have an additional 2
Ready.
ships,
Preparing the jump
which
to
gives us
hyperspace.
a hell of a lot more
Calculate jump
fighters
to light speed.
and bombers, as a matter of fact. And that means that it's time to head
Right away.
Argo 6 and see if we can do a little bit of terrorizing. Fleet's back up at 100%. We've got a reserve super capital, although I'm not going to lose Predator. I definitely do not want to lose Predator. Honestly, I should set up my defenses here, but I'm not too concerned.
Structure complete.
They haven't pushed Auxilia yet. I saw a couple ships jumping out, so we're going to see how this plays out.
Jump to hyperspace.
Alright, let's see if I'm lucky and a lot of their ships have left, or if I'm going to be screwed.
Calculate jump to light
Okay,
speed.
here we go. A lot of the ships have left. That's good.
Order confirmed. Roger that.
Which means we can start pulverizing these guys.
Structure
Alright, let's push up to the station. Gonna launch all fighters. Which we're gonna have a lot of fighters here, and let's see if we can block off their entrance into the system. If we can do that, that'd be perfect.
Jump
Okay.
to hyperspace.
A blockade is perfect for this, and I want to set one up now.
the fight.
Where's frigates? Okay. I can do 4. I need 4. Okay. This could work. Now, if we can get in here quick enough, deal the damage we need to,
Fire at will.
because are they running? They're running.
Open fire.
And set up a blockade around this planet, this can work in our favor. Which would be ideal.
Calculate jump to light speed. Calculate jump to light speed. Jump to hyperspace.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Here we go.
Structure complete.
Alright, we've got the Reaper and the Invisible Hand, which are both Providence classes. Let's see if we can do this before they send in
Preparing
back
for
up.
hyperspace jump.
And here comes the rest of our fleet.
Structure complete.
Open fire.
We may get really lucky here,
With haste. Order confirmed.
Structure
because
complete.
we have enough ships and a heavy push fleet here. Can we?
Engaging the enemy.
Oh, and the super capital's right there. I love how it's drifting. Yay for glitch super capital. Oh yeah,
Structure
it's done.
complete.
Roger that.
There we go. Alright, now I need to get...
Our fleet is under attack.
Oh yeah, I need to get my stations in there now. This might work. They're a hyperspace jump away.
Roger. A new colony has been founded. Copy. Ready.
Alright, they have to cross that entire system.
Commander.
This is good because they're trying to spread influence from this position.
Structure complete.
And we're still holding. I'm going to zoom out on a lot of these battles now, guys, just because of frame drops. Just to give you the heads up. Now, if I can get these stations here in a defensive position, this could turn the tide, because we're about to get into a giant battle. Of course, right at the end of the episode, like I typically do. Alright. If we can finish off these two, we're good. That's the malevolence. No? These are the... Okay. Alright, guys. Here we go. Can we get this last space station? If we get this space station, we're good.
Structure complete.
Give me that space station. I need it dead.
Engaging the enemy.
How are we doing? Okay. Nam Krioros. They're either going to go for Auxilia or they're going to come to defend Argo 6. I think they're coming for Argo 6, but I've been wrong before.
Structure complete. Structure complete. Structure complete.
Oh, this is good, guys.
Phase jump complete. Structure complete.
And we got it.
With haste.
We got it. I like it. I like it. We're doing good. Alright, so we got Moltok. Let's go ahead and raise that bounty a bit more on these gentlemen, because we love them so much. And here comes the fleet, guys, and with that, I'm going to call it an episode. You guys will have to see on the next episode whether the battle is going to be successful. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence. I'll see you guys on the second episode this week to see how the Battle of Argo 6 unfolds. Thank you guys so much for watching.